All right, so how do you eliminate forward head posture? This is a question posed to us in our comments. Thank you so much for your questions and comments. We appreciate that. Thank you so much because it does help us create more content for you and, of course, answer your questions. So how do you prevent or how do you eliminate forward head posture? So when it comes to forward head posture, we're going to take a look here at our friend Larry, and we're going to be talking about the cervical spine. So the cervical spine is what's called the C-spine. That is the upper part of your spine. There's the C-spine, the thoracic spine, the lumbar and sciatic. But essentially what we're going to be doing is talking about this upper part here. So with forward head posture, as you can see here, you're going to have essentially your cervical spine is going to be leaning forward. So this part of your head, that is your cervical spine, essentially leads right up to your neck. This is the base of your skull. And what happens here is you have a flexion of your cervical spine, and that means that you're going to be here instead of here, okay? So you want to have a little bit of a curvature in your cervical spine. So what that means is essentially you have overactive sternocleidomastoid. That is these, yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. But that's these big muscles right here. What happens is they're pulling your neck forward. So what we want to do is instead of having those so overactive, we want to kind of release them a little bit. So one exercise, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. One exercise you want to do is just essentially just bring your chin back and forth. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just trying to loosen this up, get a little release in that sternocleidomastoid, and we're just going to continue. All right, so that's a basic movement. What another exercise you can do here is you can bring your chin down, and you draw your chin up, and then you pull it back out. Okay. Again, all these exercises are so great for this here, and it helps you release that pressure, release that tension, because a lot of times why people have that forward head postures, we've talked about this before, and essentially it's because we spend all our times with our head down. So because our head is down all the time, we get a tightening and overactive sternocleidomastoid. There's obviously a lot of other processes that are involved here, but our main focus on this particular video and in this particular movement is to release this muscle right here. So if you practice that at home, it's going to be really helpful for you. It's something that you can do at any time of the day. It doesn't really matter how many times you do it. Probably the more you do it, the better it is for you, and it'll help you with your posture. So if you want to stand upright, well, do this. So thank you so much to our viewers for asking these wonderful questions that help us create more content and, of course, answer your questions. And if you have any other questions about forward head posture or any of our other videos or anything that might be particular to you, feel free to put them down below in the comment section. We'd also love for you to subscribe, because if you subscribe, you'll be notified every time we answer these questions for you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep good company.